Hello, and welcome to Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. That's me, where we empower your spirit and build a strong sense of self, all while having some fun along the way. Life's always on the move, but today, let's hit the pause and reconnect with the powerhouse within you. Together, we'll dive into the wisdom that sparks your soul and the practices that keep you grounded, confident, and living with purpose. This is your time to rise, shine, and grow. Embrace the magnificent person that you're meant to be. Each month, we're all about a fresh new theme that speaks to your spirit, bringing those deep transformative vibes right into your everyday life. Each Saturday, we break it down with a new talking point, giving you insights that stick, whether we're embracing change, finding gratitude, loving ourselves a little more, or manifesting those big, bold dreams. We're here to nurture your soul and empower your spirit, one conversation at a time. So grab your journal, take a deep breath, and let's make this journey a blast. We're creating a most soulful, meaningful life, week by week, moment by moment, and we're doing it together. Make sure to tune in every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, which we know it will, no worries. Catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or our website. Oh, and let's not be shy. Subscribe, heart us, join the crew. You know all those things that you should do, but maybe haven't yet. Now's the time. Hit that button to stay connected and be the first to know when our latest fantabulous sessions drop. We're here to support your spiritual journey, and we don't want you missing out on a single thing. And as we dive into our empowering journey together, it's essential to remember our guiding lights. Empower your spirit, build a strong sense of self. This tagline just isn't a catchy phrase, it's the essence of what we're all about. Empowering your spirit is the heartbeat of our session. It's all about the magical journey of connecting with your inner self and diving into the spiritual essence. When we empower your spirit, we're not just sprinkling a little love on your well-being. We are awakening the incredible strength that's been waiting for us all along. This empowerment opens the doors to greater clarity, purpose, and a sense of peace that carries us through the twists and turns of everyday life. Now, let's talk about building a strong sense of self. This is where the magic really happens. A strong sense of self means knowing who you are at your core, embracing those unique qualities that make you you, and standing tall in your truth. It's all about cultivating self-awareness and self-acceptance so you can navigate life with grace, resilience, and authenticity. All right, my soulful fam, welcome to Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, where we get real, get centered, and of course, get empowered. Now, you know how we do things around here. This is where we take our spirit, dust it off, and give it the love and attention it deserves. And today I'm especially excited because we're all about to dive into something that's going to shake things up in the best possible ways. So without further ado, let's get into it. Our topic today, the transformative power of change. Yep, we're going there. Change is the name of the game, and trust me, by the end of this talk, you're going to be seeing it as your new best friend. Now, I know change can sound like one of those buzzwords we all love to hate, but trust me, by the time we're done here, you'll see that change isn't just something to survive, it's something to thrive in. And don't worry, we're not here to disappoint you. Today, we're going all in, shifting perspectives, because when we stop fighting change and start embracing it, that's where the magic happens. All right, beautiful souls. We have set the stage for embracing change and all the magic it brings. Let's take a moment to really ground ourselves and get centered. Before we dive in deeper, I want us to hit the pause button one more time. I want everyone to take a big, deep breath and get fully present. We've all got a million things swirling around in our heads, but right now, this moment is yours. Because here's the thing, transformation starts within. So let's quiet the mind, open up our hearts, and create the space for change to flow through us. Let's step into this moment together with a calming meditation. Are you ready? I want you to get comfy. Sit up nice and tall. And let's take a deep breath in together. In through the nose and out through your mouth. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale transformation. Exhale resistance. You feel that? That's your body letting go of the what ifs and opening up to the why nots. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale transformation. Exhale resistance. You feel that? That's your body letting go of what ifs and opening to the why nots. Yes, feel that. Feel the release. One more time. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhaling transformation, exhaling resistance. Yes. Yes. You feel that? That is your body letting go of the what ifs and opening up to the why nots. And as you continue to breathe, let's breathe into the possibility of change, because today we're all about embracing what's coming our way. I want you to feel the space opening up to receiving our message today. You're releasing resistance and opening up space to receive. Can you feel that? Can you feel it? Yes. Yes, you can. You can feel the resistance fading into the background. It's fading deeper into the background. Deeper, deeper. It's fading into the background. You no longer feel resistance. You feel calm and open to receiving the transformative power of change. Yes. Yes. You're opening up to receiving the transformative power of change. Our beautiful message today. Yes. Feel that. Now I want you to repeat after me. Just don't say it. Feel it. I trust in the transformative power of change and embrace my journey of becoming. Yes, yes, you do. You feel the energy coming into your body as a bright white light. Say it with some feeling, my loves, own it, because change isn't here to mess you up. It's here to level you up. One more time. And this time, I want you to feel the shift within. I trust in the transformative power of change and embrace my journey of becoming. Yes, feel it. Yes, you do. You feel the energy coming into your body as a bright white light. The light is getting brighter and brighter. Yes, feel the shift. Yes, the light is brighter and brighter. Feel the power of change happening right now. Yes, that's it. Yes, yes. Today, we're not just talking about change, we're leaning all the way into it. Because guess what? Change is our friend, and it's about to take us to some powerful new places. All right, let's do that one more time. This time, I want you to really feel it deep within, like you are calling in your highest, most empowered self. Say it again. And this time, let it resonate in every part of your being. I trust in this transformative power of change and embrace my journey of becoming. Take a deep breath in and out. Let the affirmation settle into your soul. Feel the shift. Feel the space you are creating for change to flow in. You're not just saying the words, you're embodying them. Breathe in that new energy, and as you exhale, let go of any resistance still hanging around. And one more time for good measure, because why not? You're owning this. I trust the transformative power of change and embrace my journey of becoming. Now that is how you lean into transformation. Can you feel it? That's the power of change flowing through you. And trust me, it's all to be glorious. And so it is. All right, my lovely souls, let's gently start to bring ourselves back to this beautiful moment together. I invite you to take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Feel the ground beneath you, the energy in the room, and the power of the affirmation still buzzing within you. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms. Give yourself a little shake if you need to. This is your moment to re-enter this space with all the energy you just cultivated. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and come back to us, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You've just created space for transformation, and now it's time to dive into our talk about the transformative power of change. All right, get ready, because we're about to unpack some seriously powerful stuff that's going to help you embrace this journey like the glorious beings you are. Are you with me? Okay, let's do this. The transformative power of change. beautiful souls, let's talk about something that's happening right now, whether we like it or not. Yep, you guessed it. Change. It's constant. It's inevitable. And if we're being real here, it's one of the most powerful things. And we all love to hate, right? Yes, we do. But here's the tea. Change is happening whether you're on board or not. So you might as well grab a front row seat and learn to ride with the wave. So, how do you feel about change, really? Does the idea of shaking things up make you feel all kinds of anxious and maybe a little excited? Let's be honest. Sometimes change feels like a tornado sweeping through our perfectly planned lives, and we're left standing there. Wait, what just happened? Here's the kicker. What if I told you that change isn't just chaotic force that throws us off balance? What if I told you that change is actually the universe's way of helping us level up? Yep, you heard me right. It's not here to break us. It's here to make us. Instead of resisting, how about we start embracing it from what it truly is? An opportunity to step into our own power and become the version of ourselves that we're meant to be. So let me ask you, what does change mean to you? Is it something that freaks you out? Or are you one of those people who leans in and says, bring it on? Either way, today we're going to flip the script on how we look at change because we're not about to let it shake us. We're going to shake hands with it. And let's get real for a second. Change is inevitable, babe. It's happening all around us and inside us every single day. From the seasons to our emotions, to our careers, to our relationships, nothing stays the same. And you know what? That's a good thing. Because if we stayed the same, we'd never grow. We'd never become the strong, fierce, empowered versions of ourselves that we're destined to be. We're going on a journey today, a journey through one of life's biggest forces, change. Yeah. And I know it can feel like a wild roller coaster with all the ups and downs and twists and unexpected turns that leave you feeling a little dizzy. But you know what? It's that exact roller coaster that pushes us out of the comfort zones and into a place of transformation. How do you feel about that roller coaster? Be honest. Are you holding on for dear life, gripping the safety bar, or are you throwing your hands up in the air, ready to scream with excitement? Either way, by the end of today, you're going to see that change isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Because when you stop fighting the old and start focusing on building the new, that's when the magic happens. That's when transformation takes root and you step into the most authentic, empowered version of you. And spoiler alert, it's going to be glorious. And speaking of being glorious with Saylor's newsletter. Yes, it's where I drop all the extra goodness, soulful insights, empowerment tips, and a whole lot of love to help you stay inspired and aligned on your journey to becoming the most glorious version of yourself. I'll share more details with you at the end of this session. For now, I want to tell you a personal story. Yeah. It's mine. Bringing change to life is exactly what I did. I'll never forget a time in my life when change hit me like a freight train. One of those moments where everything I thought I had figured out crumbled. And let me tell you, I wasn't ready. I mean, who is, right? It felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me, and I was left standing there totally lost, with no clue what was coming next. Have you ever had one of those moments where you're thinking, universe, seriously, can't we just not today? Yeah, yeah, that was me. I was holding on for dear life to what was familiar, clinging to my old ways, because even though it wasn't working, it was comfortable. And let me be honest, we all like a little comfort. Here's the thing. What I didn't realize then is that holding on to what no longer serves you is just another form of keeping yourself small. We stay stuck in old patterns, habits, and relationships because we're afraid of the unknown, right? I was stressed, anxious, and if I'm being real with you, I was miserable. My life felt like it was on a constant state of ugh. Sound familiar? So I'd ask you, what are you holding on to? Ask yourself that right now. What's the thing in your life that isn't serving you anymore, but you keep gripping like it's some kind of security blanket? Spoiler alert, or a little tough love moment. That blanket, it's not keeping you warm anymore, honey. It's keeping you stuck. We resist change because it's uncomfortable. We fear the unknown, and the fear keeps us from stepping into our potential. For me, my aha moment came when I was finally so tired of being stuck that I decided to do the one thing I'd been avoiding. I let go. I literally said, okay, universe, I'm done fighting this. Let's see what you got for me. And let me tell you, once I stopped fighting it, once I allowed the change to happen, things started to open up. Opportunities I never imagined suddenly appeared, and doors I didn't even know existed started swinging open. I found a new sense of strength and freedom that I didn't even realize I was capable of. And most importantly, I started building a life that felt aligned with who I really am, not who I thought I was supposed to be. What are you resisting? Let's get real. What's the one thing in your life that you know deep down inside isn't working anymore? What is it? Maybe it's a relationship, a job, mindset, ooh, a belief, or even a habit that's weighing you down. You feel it, don't you? That tiny voice inside that's been telling you for a while now that it's time to let go. But instead of listening, you're doing everything in your power to hold on tighter. Trust me, I've been there. So, what are you resisting? What is not serving you anymore? Maybe it served a purpose at one time, but now it's dragging you down like an anchor, keeping you from floating into the next phase of your life. And believe me when I say this, you're never going to rise higher if you're chained to the past. Now, I'm not saying change is easy. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it feels like the whole world is testing your patience. Here's the truth. Change is where the magic happens. Change is where you grow, evolve, and step into the most glorious version of yourself. And if I can do it with all my baggage and resistance, you can absolutely do it too. My challenge to you is this. Ask yourself, what are you holding on to? And get ready to let go because, honey, the future is waiting and it's so much better than you can imagine. Let me share a powerful story about one of my amazing clients, Sarah, an incredible woman who learned firsthand how to embrace change and how it turned her life upside down instead of, forgive me, let me start that over. Okay. Let me share a powerful story about one of my amazing clients, Sarah, an incredible woman who learned firsthand how embracing change can turn your life upside down in the best way possible. Sarah came to me feeling stuck in a job that felt more like a ball and chain than a career. She was working long hours in corporate setting that drained her spirit. And she often found herself daydreaming about pursuing her passion for photography. But like many of us, she was terrified to leap. What if it didn't work out? What if she failed? So she held on tight to her safe but unfulfilling job. After a few sessions of diving into her fears and dreams, I encouraged Sarah to consider what would happen if she embraced change instead of running from it. I asked her, what's the worst could happen? And what's the best? She decided to take a small, significant step. She signed up for a weekend photography workshop. Just one weekend. Nothing crazy, right? But that weekend opened her eyes to a whole new world of creativity and possibility. She found herself lighting up in ways that she hadn't felt in years. And that weekend turned into a series of photo projects and expositions. Before she knew it, she had built a portfolio that showcased her unique perspective and styles. And fast forward a few months, and Sarah made the bold decision to cut back on her corporate hours and dedicate more time to her photography. She faced fears and uncertainty head on, and guess what? She started to thrive. Today, Sarah is not only a successful photographer, but also a speaker, inspiring others to embrace their passions. She often says, change felt like a leap into the unknown, but it was the best decision I ever made. It turned my fears into fuel for my dreams. You see, my friends, when Sarah decided to embrace change instead of resisting it, she transformed her life in ways she never thought possible. Just like Sarah, you have the same power within you. And it's time to take that leap and watch your own life transform. We've shared some personal stories and opened our hearts to transformative power of change. But let's dive into why. The why behind embracing isn't instead of fearing it. So let's dive into why behind embracing it instead of fearing it or trying to ward it off. First of all, let's get real. Change is inevitable. It's like that uninvited guest who crashes the party but ends up being the life of it. When we resist change, we're essentially fighting against the normal flows of life. And trust me, that only leads to frustration, stress, and stagnation. So here's why embracing change is so important. And if you're taking notes, you want to continue. And if you haven't, grab your journal and get ready. So here's why embracing change is so important. Growth and evolution, number one. Change is the catalyst for growth. Think about it. Without change, we'd still be that kid who never leaves their hometown. Embracing change allows us to explore new opportunities, learn new skills, and expand our horizons. For instance, when I took the leap into my writing journey, it was scary, but it also opened doors to so many amazing experiences I never would have had if I stayed in my comfort zone. Same thing goes for Sarah. She wouldn't be doing what she's doing right now if she didn't take the leap. Growth and evolution was number one. Number two, resilience building. Every time we face change and navigate through it, we're building our resilience muscle. It's like lifting weights for emotional strength. Every challenge we overcome makes us more capable of handling whatever life throws our way. So when change comes knocking, we can say, bring it on. I've got this. Number three, authenticity and self-discovery. Change often reveals who we truly are at our core. When we embrace it, we're shedding old layers that no longer serves us and stepping into a more authentic version of ourselves, just like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. Change helps us discover our true colors. Number four, creating new opportunities. Think of change as the universe's way of saying, hey, I've got something better for you. When we open ourselves up to change, we often find new paths that we've never, ever considered. For example, a career shift might lead you to a job that lifts you up in ways that you've never imagined. And number five, inspiring others. When we embrace change and show up authentically, we inspire those around us to do the same thing. Your journey could be the spark that lights someone else's fire, encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone and embrace their own transformations. I certainly hope you got those all written down. And as we move forward on our spiritual journey, I want you to remember that every time you lean into change, instead of resisting it, you're not just transforming your life, you're creating ripples of inspiration and empowerment for everyone around you. Let's embrace change, shall we? And now you're wondering how to get started with this shift of the mindset from resistant to receiving. Okay, we've explored why embracing change is crucial. So let's talk about how to actually get started. It's the one thing to recognize the importance of change, but taking those steps can feel daunting. So here are a few fun and practical ideas to help you dive into your way of transformation. Are you ready? I hope you are. Okay, start getting ready to take some notes if you already haven't. Number one, set intentions. Start by setting in clear intentions. What do I want to achieve? Write it down and put it somewhere where you can see it daily. This will keep your focus sharp and remind you why you're embracing this change. Number two, start small. Change doesn't have to be this monumental leap. Pick one small change that you can make today, and it could be as simple as trying a new route to work, changing your morning routine, or exploring a new recipe for dinner. Small changes can lead to big shifts. Number three, make a list of the things you want to change and you want to see change in your life. Select one item at a time to change. For example, you want to drink less soda. Start by shifting your routine to when you start drinking soda in your day and ending with a soda. Eliminate one area at a time. Do this for a week, then change another area and do that for a week until you've made the change you want and or you've eliminated soda from your diet. Number 4, create a change journal. Grab a notebook and start journaling about every experience with change. Document your feelings, challenges, and victories. This is a good way to reflect and see how far you've come. And it's also good to reflect on when you're having one of those days. And you know what I'm talking about. Number 5, surround yourself with positivity. Find a community or group of people who inspire you. Whether it's a supportive friend, a group on social media, or a local club, surround yourself with positivity that encourages your journey. Practice self-compassion. Change can be tough, so be kind to yourself. Acknowledge your feelings and remember that it's okay to feel uncertain. Treat yourself like you would treat a dear friend who's going through a tough time. You'll be there to pick them up. You encourage them. You comfort them. Do the same for yourself. Number 7, visualize your future. Take a moment to close your eyes and visualize the changes that you want to embrace. What does your life look like? How do you feel? Visualization can be a powerful tool to help you manifest your dreams. Number 8, commit to learning. Educate yourself about the changes that you want to make, whether it's through books, online courses, or workshops. Gaining knowledge can empower you and make the progress feel less so overwhelming. And if I may, just a little personal plug. We offer online courses, just saying, so you could check them out on our website. Number 9, take action. The most important step, take action, even if it's a tiny step. Movement creates momentum. Make that phone call, sign up for a class, or simply say yes to an opportunity that excites you. Say yes. It can be that simple. And number 10, celebrate progress. No matter how small, celebrate your achievements along the way. Treat yourself to something special when you reach a milestone. You're not just making changes, you're creating a new chapter in your life. Now that was a lot to cover, and I certainly hope you took notes. And if you already have, hallelujah. If you haven't, well, you know what you could do. Hit pause, rewind, and grab your details. Because it's important that you start today, right now, for your transformative journey. I want to just hit that pause button one more time so we can reflect on what we just covered. And from the list I just shared, do you see yourself starting with one of these? Does one of these resonate with you? Setting intention, start small, make a list. Create a change journal, surround yourself with positivity, practice self-compassion, visualize your future, commit to learning, taking action, celebrate progress. Pick one and get started. If you were to start today, and I certainly hope you will, where will you start? Take a moment to think about what change you're ready to embrace and what that first step looks like. Go ahead, review your list and circle the one that you will start with today. Yep, do it right now. Review that list and circle it. Make a commitment to yourself that you will start today. Well, shoot, you already have. You started your journey to transformative change by showing up today. And if you've been here for my other episodes, yes, you are making the number one step and you're taking action. Take another one and keep going. Commit today to one change. And I want to remind you that every time you lean into change instead of resisting it, you're not just transforming your life, you're creating ripples of inspiration and empowerment for everyone around you. Will you embrace change now? And as you reflect on which change you've already to embrace, remember that every journey begins with a single step. And the more you lean into it, the more empowered and authentic you'll become. So get started. Wowza. Can we just take a moment to appreciate all that fantabulous information that we just dove into? Whew, seriously, give yourself a round of applause. Woo-hoo. Yes. I want to celebrate each and every one of you for committing to taking the first step towards change today. You're choosing to make a small change in your life, and that's a big deal. So here's a huge congrats. You're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk. And I couldn't be more proud of you. So keep the momentum going because this is just the beginning of something amazing. Ooh, and there's more. Yep, we're going to share a little bit more. Now that you've armed ourselves with some fabulous tools to kickstart our journey to embracing change, let's take a moment to reflect on a profound insight from the great Socrates. His wisdom reminds us that as we embark on this path, it's not just about taking action, it's about where we focus our energy. I want to dive into this quote. The secret of change is to focus all of our energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Let's explore how this mindset can truly transform our approach to change. And once again, the quote is, the secret of change is to focus all of our energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. All right, let's break this down. When we think about change, it is so easy to get caught up in what we're leaving behind. We dwell on the comfort of familiar, the what was, and the what ifs. But here's the kicker. Focusing on the old is like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. It weighs you down, slows you down, and keeps you from crossing the finish line. Instead, Socrates is dropping some serious wisdom on us. He's saying, hey, lovely, stop wrestling with the past. Channel that energy into creating something fabulous. Now, what does that look like in real life? Let's say you're transitioning to a new job. Instead of stressing out over everything that you're leaving behind, like the comfy office chair you're too attached to, or the coffee machine that never judges you on your fifth cup, shift your focus to the exciting opportunities ahead. Picture your new office, the fresh ideas you'll bring to the table, and the connections that you'll make. That's where the magic happens. And let's be honest, change can feel scary. And we often ask ourselves, oh, what if I fail? But what if you succeed? What if this change propels you into the life you've always dreamed of? Instead of fighting the fear, put your energy into building your dreams, crafting the future you desire, one step at a time. Think of it this way. Imagine your life as a garden. If you spend all your time pulling out the weeds, the old stuff, you'll never get around to planting the new beautiful flowers, the new experiences. So roll up those sleeves, let go of the weeds, and plant the seeds of possibility. The secret sauce here is perspective. By shifting your focus from what you're leaving behind to what you're creating, you open the door to the world of possibilities. Embrace the new, because that's where the adventure begins. So let's get our energy flowing in the right direction. Let's build the life we want instead of wrestling with the past. Are you ready to focus on the fabulous future ahead? I know I am. Let the Socrates wisdom marinate for a second. Focus all your energy on building the new. That's the secret sauce to transformation, my friends. Soak up all that knowledge. Building the new. Yes. And it's all about you. Wow. What a journey we've taken together today in our Soulful Saturday with Saylor. I hope you're feeling as fired up about the transformational power of change as I am. Change isn't just some scary monster lurking in the shadows. It's a powerful ally that's here to help us step into our most authentic selves. Let's take a quick moment to recap the magic that we created today. We explored why embracing change is crucial, not just our personal growth, but for unlocking our fullest potential. We shared personal stories and powerful examples that showed us how leaning into change can lead to amazing transformations. Because let's face it, who doesn't love a good glow up? Hello. We got practical with actionable items to start embracing change in our own lives, turning those thoughts into real life actions. And we reflected on Socrates' wisdom about focusing our energy on building the new instead of fighting the old, empowering us to shift our perspective and approach change with open arms. I want you to carry this energy with you. Remember, change is not something to fear, but a fabulous opportunity to grow, learn, and transform. So what will you build today? What new seeds will you plant in your garden of life? You have the power within to embrace change and create the life that feels aligned with who you truly are. So let's promise each other that we'll stop and we'll step out of our comfort zones, lean into the discomfort, and celebrate every victory along the way. Go out there, embrace change like the powerhouse you are, because it's going to be glorious. And speaking of being glorious, be glorious with Saylor's newsletter. My beautiful souls, if you're ready to keep this energy rolling and take your transformation game to the next level, we've got to get in on my Be Glorious newsletter. It's where I drop all the extra goodness, soulful insights, empowering tips, and a whole lot of love to keep you inspired and aligned on your journey to becoming the most glorious version of yourself. And here's the deal. Life is too short to play small, and I'm here to help you live boldly. So if you're ready to embrace change, level up, and keep the soul vibes flowing, then What are you waiting for? Sign up for my newsletter and let's keep building this glorious life you deserve. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. I've got some serious magic waiting for you. Let's make sure it lands in your inbox, not in your spam folder. So make sure you hit subscribe. And yes, this is the wrap for another Soulful Saturday with Saylor. Woohoo, that's a wrap, folks. Oh my gosh. I invite you to take the magic of today's journey with you into the week ahead. And remember our quote, the greatest journey is the one that leads you home to yourself. And that's from Unknown. And this is a gentle reminder that our path isn't about searching for something out there. It's about discovering and celebrating the truth of who you are. And as you dance through life's ups and downs, may you always find comfort in knowing that your spirit is a treasure trove of wisdom. Let's continue this beautiful journey inward with our open hearts, empowered spirits, and a strong sense of self. And our affirmation is, and repeat after me, and you could say it loud and proud, I am on a journey to my true self and my spirit shines brightly. Yes, it does. Oh, and one more thing before we wrap our fabulous session, got a couple of treats for you. First, I've been searching for a fun and easy way to sprinkle some peace and clarity into your life. Yes, look no farther. I have created my ebook, The Path to Calm and Clarity, The Gifts of Intentional Breathing. Yes, it is finally here, and I want you to connect with it. I also want you to reconnect with your inner spirit, your inner soul. You know, it's all about making sure that we're not stressed out, and I want you to discover the calm. Maybe the calm that you crave. So it is bursting with practical breathing techniques that can truly make a difference, helping you stay grounded. And even when life throws curveballs, and guess what? Yes, it'll happen. We'll experience some curveballs. This ebook is free. Woohoo! Yes, it is. All you have to do is send me a message saying calm and clarity, please, and I'll zip it off to you. You deserve this gift of peace. You do. So don't wait. Reach out today and kickstart your journey to calm and clarity. Oh, and if you prefer just to grab it yourself, go to the website. Yep, go to saylorsjourney.com and you can get your copy there. It's all about embracing the calm and clarity. And our second treat, if you are ready to get serious about your emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness, then don't miss out on my 20-day challenge. It's designed to help you kick those negative thoughts, gain some serious clarity, and step into the best version of yourself. Yes, all in 20 days. Yes, it is. And trust me, the challenge is a game changer. And you could also get that from our website at saylorsjourney.com, or you could just send me in a message, 20-day challenge, please. Yes, go ahead and get signed up. And the best part, you'll get exclusive tools and tips sent to your inbox, giving you extra nudge every step of the way. So don't wait, and let's get you thriving. Oh, and here's the thing. The 20-day challenge, it's on your own. You don't have to worry about showing up for meetings on a daily basis. We are empowering you to challenge you for 20 days. Start when you want, right? Hopefully today. And for 20 days, do the challenge. And I mentioned your life will be glorious. And we are here to help you make that happen. All you have to do is take action. You already have. You showed up today. And I certainly hope you're going to go through our archives to get more additional help. but we are here to help you, and you have to take the action. So grab your freebies. All right. Share with a friend. Share, like, right? Do the heart thing. Join us. Do all the things that will help you too. It's a win-win situation. We're going to be there for you as long as you're there for yourself. So make sure to tune in every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul fuel goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does. No worries. Catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and our website. Oh, and once again, don't be shy. Subscribe, heart, join. Yeah, you know all those things that you should do, but you haven't yet. Now's the time. Hit the button, stay connected, and be the first to know when our latest fantabulous sessions drop. We're here to support you on your journey, and we don't want you to miss out on a single thing. And that's a wrap, folks. Huge thanks for being here and sharing your energy with us today. Remember, you're absolutely fantabulous. We believe in you. So now it's time for you to believe in yourself too. Take this wonderful vibe into your week and let it shine brightly in everything that you do. And until next time, keep strutting your stuff and embracing your inner fantabulous. See you next Saturday.